Let me see. Mr. Mirabito, how would you like to go first?
That would be great. Good evening. My name is Rick Mirabito. I'm running as the Democratic candidate for state representative. Some of you may remember me from 2 years ago. I ran and actually I secured almost 42% of the vote. I want to tell you a little story before I tell you why I'm running. I was at a meeting on earlier this week at Loyalsock Township about the sewer and the cost of having to hook up to the laterals. And after the meeting, I spoke to two older people who were retired, and they told me how they had saved for this time of their life. And now between the fuel costs and the electric costs, and now Chesapeake Bay requiring them $6,000. And I looked in their eyes, and I could see real fear. And the fear was, how are we going to make it? And, I said to them, we are going to make it because we're going to do something. We're going to fight back as a community, and we're going to stand together. And we're not going to let the last years of your life here not be years that are enjoyable. And that's one of the reasons why I'm running. I'm running because I believe that I have the education, the skills, the training, and the background in making judgments to make good decisions about what we need to do, and I've got the ears to listen to the people who I represent. I've been blessed in my life. I never had a father because he died when I was about 2 days old, in the middle of the night. My mother was in the hospital, and they never really found out why. He had died in his sleep, and it might have been an aneurysm. It was 1956. But I was given an incredible mother who blessed me with opportunities that you can't imagine. The opportunity to learn values of working, both inside the home and outside the home. The blessing of having a family, a loving family, and most importantly, always stressing to me, Rick, you have to be accountable for what you do. And the one thing you have is your name and your reputation. And that don't you ever do anything to lose that. And what I also got from her was a love for education, and I was blessed to be able to go to Cornell and to Boston College Law School. I believe that we face challenges and we face exciting times for ourselves here in this community. But in 3 quick words, investment, commitment, and excitement. I have an investment in this community. I'm married to Sarah Ryder, who's here tonight, Betsy and John's daughter from the auto bookstore. I live in Williamsport. We have a business together rehabbing buildings. We've rehabbed probably over 30 buildings. Some of them had drug dealers in them. Some of them were buildings that had fallen into such disarray they were boarded up. I've got a commitment to this community. I've got an investment in it, and I believe that's very important. Secondly, I have a commitment to doing what I believe is right in terms of representing us. A commitment not just to be a state representative for party purposes or for political purposes, but a state representative, regardless of Democrat or Republican, that young people can look to and say, that is a person with respect, that is a person with dignity, that is a person with integrity. I believe we need that. We need that for our children, and we need that because we all deserve it. It's something our parents passed down to us, and it's something we have to pass down. So I have a commitment to doing things right and to doing the best things that we can in this district. The third is excitement. I'm excited about the potential we have in this district, even though we've got tremendous problems. We've got problems statewide, local-wide, national-wide with the economy. We have the blessing of the Marcellus Shale. And we need to take that blessing and use it and organize rural Pennsylvanians, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, organize them to fight so that we can get from that gas money to invest in infrastructure and money to invest in whether it's reducing property taxes or whatever. Thank you, and I look forward, and thank you all for having us.
Mr. Hoffman, you have 4 minutes to demonstrate your highest qualities for the job.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Since we're here at the Grange, I'm reminded that agriculture is still our #1 industry in this state. And I think that's something to be proud of. So thank you for all that you do, Grangers. I've been very genuine and sincere in my approach on this campaign trail. I've listened. Never voted to increase property taxes while I served on the Williamsport School Board. while still supporting public education. And that's very important. As an elected official, I have a track record. As state representative, I have taken the pledge to never vote to increase the tax burden on the citizens. You won't have to call my office to find out how I voted on a tax bill. The answer, or a tax increase bill, the answer is always no. I'm working hard. I've reached out to several hundred voters since the primary, and I will continue to work hard for you in Harrisburg. And God willing, we get the chance to serve. That will not stop. I believe it's very important to continue to reach out to the voter, and I will have, yes, Dave Huffman will have a system in place where he continually reaches out to the voter. You may have seen some of these signs go up around the district. And I would ask you a question. What do you believe is the most significant piece of information on this sign? Well, some of you may say the tree. Did you know there was a tree in there? The most significant piece of information on this sign, and I'll circle it, not to keep you in suspense here, is representative. Representative. It's not about Dave Huffman. It's what we can all do together. I merely serve, God willing, as your representative. Whether it's talking about taxes, whether it's talking about the economy, jobs, or maybe it's just working for you and cutting through the bureaucracy and the red tape in Harrisburg. It's all about what we can do together that makes a difference. As a Pennsylvania native, I have roots here in this state, steeped in that Pennsylvania culture and heritage. I am proud to have attended all Pennsylvania schools from high school to college to graduate school. And I promise, as your state representative in the 83rd District, to never compromise my values and principles in Harrisburg. It certainly would be an honor to serve the 83rd District as the next state representative, and I would ask for your vote for Dave Huffman. A Dave Huffman who's very committed to getting results for the 83rd District. Thank you.